I am back from Phoenix, and y'all, let me give you guys a little bit of an update before jumping into this video. Y'all know that over there I was telling you guys that I got like the worst sunburn of my life. Yeah, it turns out they're second degree burns. Okay. I started getting really concerned on the way back home from Phoenix because I was like, why am I progressively getting worse? The pain's getting worse, and I'm hate to be a little TMI here, but I'm like oozing pus, and I started having these blisters, but then also, I've had like blisters on my shoulders before from some burns, but like this was really nasty because they almost like looked infected. Like, I'm so sorry to be graphic like that, but they were like yellowish and like brownish, and it just did not look right. So I did me a little telehealth visit, and yeah, by the way, telehealth to me, I feel like is such a waste because they were like, well, we can't confirm officially over telehealth, but that definitely does look like second degree burns. So they just basically gave me like instructions on what to do with like over the counter stuff. I thought like maybe they could prescribe me something, and yeah, that was not the case, but it turns out that my burns are that bad, which I have to say, y'all, this is exactly what I get for getting tipsy on the beach and laying out for 8 hours. And y'all, I have been so good for like the past, I don't know how many years of my life of reapplying my SPF. And yeah, this is what I get because I drank a little bit too much and just completely forgot to reapply. And I'm gonna keep it so real with you guys. Like, normally in my head, I would be like, oh, it's hot, I need to reapply. Just in case you guys are like, oh, damn, how tipsy were you? Because honestly, I wasn't even that tipsy. Like, I just had a good buzz, listening to music, chatting it up with my homegirl. You know what I mean? Like, just having a good time, not paying attention. But by the way, though, I wasn't hot at all. And I had checked the weather too. And I was like, oh, it's only 72 degrees, which I'm not saying in any type of way. Like, I know, obviously, no matter what the temperature is, like, you could still get sunburn. But I just, in my head, it wasn't registering that, like, oh, you're literally frying right now because you don't feel hot. Do you know what I mean? So I'm paying the cost right now. And y'all, oh my gosh, part of me wants to show you guys how my stomach looks right now because it is severe. And all I can really do is just laugh, okay? Because I'm just like, oh my gosh. Over the weekend, I didn't pay too much attention to it because, y'all, I told you guys that I went to the Morgan Wallen concert. So I was like tipsy like Friday, Saturday. So I was like, wasn't feeling the pain too much. Sunday, Monday, oh my Lord, y'all. This is the worst pain that I've ever had in my entire life. But I'm like, well, we gotta, rock with our show over here and do our daily uploads, even though right now I am like shitting bricks with pain. But it's all good because y'all know that I had to talk about this Trevino drama because please tell me why. If you guys watch my videos, like, pretty steadily, y'all know that I'm always saying whenever I seem to go out of town, something big happens. Like, whether it be like a big drama with Trevino, Jeffree Star, like just something big happens. And I don't know what it is. Like, this needs to be studied of like why as soon as I leave and I'm busy and can't like film right away, something big happens. And I'm so sure that you guys have already seen this by now because this is by far the most tags that I have ever gotten. DMs, emails, TikTok, like comments, as well as like DMs on there too, which by the way, y'all, I'm kind of dumb and I didn't even know that you could DM on there like that. I was like, oh my god, y'all were blowing me up to show me this video of Trevino getting straight decked in the face, which I gotta say, okay, I just feel like the older I get, maybe I'm just starting to be like a softie, I guess, which is so crazy because if you guys know me, and especially if you guys watch the podcast before, I'd always be like, I am so tired of everyone being so fucking sensitive. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, like some people just really need to get what they deserve type of shit. I don't know why I was like, oh damn. Like I literally was like, that was crazy that this girl just straight up ran up to her and clocked her. And I was like, well, I'm kind of surprised that it took this long for somebody to run up on her. But then afterwards, y'all, I was like, why do I feel bad for her? Like, she was acting so unfazed and so unbothered by it, which, hey, good for her for doing, you know what I'm saying? But by the way, too, she says she's pressing charges. I have all the clips. I'm gonna play for them, in this video. But I'm just saying, like, low-key, I was like, damn, like, here she was, like, taking a picture with this guy, and this girl just straight clocked her, like, completely off guard. My thing about it is, though, y'all, I am not a fighter. I've literally been like, I've probably been into 4 fights in my entire life, honestly. I am not a type of fighter. However, though, if it comes down to it, I'm a scrap. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to always, like, avoid that because especially when I'm out, like, I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm not one of those people that are looking for problems. You know what I'm saying? However, if it comes to you, I'm gonna defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I was just really, like, shook that homegirl did nothing to defend herself. Like, she didn't swing back on this girl, didn't try running up on her, like, absolutely nothing. And this goes down to show that I've always said, Ash Trevino acts like she's so big, bad, and tough, but when it comes down to it, she is so scared. Just like when Ruby was gonna fight her, like every single time that she's always acting like she's down to fight somebody. Like, come to Ennis, Texas, come to Texas, come to San Antonio. Like every time she's like that, it's like, girl, just stop acting like that. Because I'll be the first one to say it. I ain't trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? So you're never going to hear me up on the internet like, oh, let's throw it down, meet me here, meet me there. Like, no, I'll be like, oh, I'm over it. Like, I don't have the energy. I am too damn old. I am not looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, my version of a fight these days is with my mouth. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand like why homegirl just continuously runs her mouth. Anyways, I am so caught off guard right now because recently, yet again, it has been a couple months, but a lot of my videos have been getting demonetized on YouTube. If you're on the Patreon, you guys are gonna see the clip. But y'all, I want to play the clip right here, but if YouTube, because y'all, I don't know if you guys know how this runs down, but basically when I go to upload my videos, like it'll like do like a robotic system to say if anything's going to cause a red flag in being monetized. So it does like a little run through and it'll let me know if there's something in there that will potentially get the video demonetized. So I'm gonna play the clip, okay, to where she gets clocked in the face, and if I have to edit it out, I am so sorry, but of course we will talk about it after because I do want to play some clips from Ash Trevino's Snapchat to where she was talking about this. Also, I do want to talk about this girl coming out and saying like why she did it, because she did like an interview with a Chisme page on TikTok. So we got to talk about all that. So I do apologize if you guys are watching this on YouTube and the clip does not go through, but I am going to try to put it on here. But I just know that YouTube has been so damn sensitive recently, and I'm like, I don't, you know what's so crazy to me, okay? And I just never understand with YouTube is like, sometimes I feel like, oh damn, like a clip like this where she's getting like clocked in the face, like that may be demonetizable, but then you could watch full on UFC clips that have monetization on them. So I'm like you're literally seeing somebody get cracked open and something that's like really like gory, you know what I'm saying? But then like somebody just getting smacked in the face and oh, that could be demonetizable. Like to me, it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, check out this clip if you can. There y'all saw right there, she got clocked in the face, and damn, everybody was saying that this girl knocked her out, but then Ash Trevino was like, no, like she didn't get knocked out, she just like fell back. I guess like she tripped on somebody's shoe or something like that, which I don't know, y'all. I have to say it was a clean hit, but I do have to say this though, like it was, I'm keeping it real, okay? And from where I come from, and like, even like, y'all, oh my gosh, the stupid shit that we used to do in high school. I don't know if you guys like used to do body and stuff like that. If you guys know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was something that like everybody was prepared. This to me, low-key, was such a sneak move, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, of course, this girl is getting all of her flowers on the internet right now because everybody hates Ash Trevino, so everyone's like, you know, rooting for this girl, loving this girl, but I'm like, low-key, that was a sneaky move. It really was, and I really do think if you're a real-ass person, then you could get up on the internet and say, that was a little bit shady. I'm sorry it was, because I'm like, she's over here obviously looking at this guy's camera, you know, like taking a picture, and then she just sneaks around and clocks her. So to me, that was a little bit of a shady move. I am so sorry. I do gotta say, yes, I know that everybody is obviously like, you know, team her, because obviously, you know, everybody hates, I was about to call her Yolanda. I deadass was about to call her Yolanda. Everybody hates Ash Trevino, and I totally get it. Y'all know I've made several videos about Ash Trevino, but I do got to keep it real. That was a sneaky move right there, and I'm like, damn. But also, too, though, like, Ash Trevino, like, why didn't you run up on her? Like, why didn't you start swinging back? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I want to go ahead and play some clips from Ash Trevino's, I was going to say TikTok, not TikTok, Snapchat, because right after that, she went on to talk about it, saying the girl did no damage, and basically, like, her getting lip filler hurt more than that girl clocking her. Like, of course, trying to dumb it down, which, like, low-key, girl, just go ahead and take your L. You know what I mean? Like, damn, she got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be the first person to be like, damn, they got me. They tore my ass up. Like, I don't understand what it is with her. And she's so damn delusional. The fact that she has to make it seem like, oh, she barely even touched me, like it didn't even hurt, blah blah. It's like, girl, like why you gotta act like that? Like just, you know, take the L and that's just it. Also too, I guess like apparently this guy that she's with like knows the girl and they're gonna press charges on her, so that's crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't know if she's gonna follow through with that, but I don't know. I just feel like that would get even more messy, in my personal opinion. I'd be like, let me just take the L and let it be. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? But also I could understand too, obviously wanting to press charges, because damn, that was a sneaky move, y'all. I am so sorry, but I was like, damn, I gotta keep it real. I did watch it back like numerous amounts of times because I was like, oh damn. It just kind of shook me though that she didn't defend herself. Like I was like, girl, defend yourself. Anyway, check out these clips right here.
Guys, it was his ex.
But don't worry. We're going to press charges on her, and she's going to be gone out of prison. Don't even worry. She's going to go crazy.
She was jealous.
Literally.
Guys, I don't know where y'all think I fell back. I didn't fall to the ground. Legit, I stepped on somebody's foot when I backed up. Like, and then to like catch me off guard, you're whack ass. You wouldn't have done that if I would have seen it coming. Legit. But I didn't fall back. I'm good. Literally, I stepped on one of the guys. But guys, and I'm still waking up like the bad. Literally, like. My lip is good. It's already back to normal. It is like. Try harder next time, baby girl. Make sure you actually mark me. I'm good.
I'm sorry, I just have to say, like, she is so delusional. Like, literally not her waking up saying, I'm waking up like the bad bitch I am. I'm like, oh, girl. Like, you are so far delusional. Anyways, y'all, what do you guys feel about this? Okay, let's keep it real in the chat. Y'all know we love to keep it real over here. Do not lie, okay? If you were in Ash Trevino's position, okay, yes, I know that's hard for a lot of you guys to imagine, but we're playing a big game of what if right now, okay? So play along, don't be fake. If you were in Ash Trevino's position, would you press charges against this girl? I gotta keep it real, I wouldn't, because I would just be like, let me just take my L, because also too, like, from where I'm from, you know, I'm sorry, but I've heard this since I was a kid, snitches get stitches, and I just feel like, let me just go ahead and take the L and leave it at that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if she were to go out of her way to press charges, like, who's to say this girl might not run up on her again or have different people run up on her? You know what I'm saying? Like, to make matters worse. So me personally, I would take my L, take it to the face, and just be like, oh, well, it is what it is. Let me let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just one punch. I feel like, okay, like if she were to obviously have gotten like jumped or something, or to have like something really, really bad happen to her, then okay, I understand, because you have to protect yourself. I get that. But I'm like, it was just a punch to the face. Just go ahead and take it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. But I don't know. You guys have to let me know if you guys would be pressing charges, because like, I do understand. Obviously, I totally get it. Obviously, it was a, you know, sneak punch, but I don't know. I feel like it could make things worse. You know, people are pretty crazy these days. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play this clip right here to where she was on live with Pancho. Okay, if you guys don't know who Pancho is, he's like very, very popular for commentary and chisme and things like that on TikTok as well. You know what's so crazy is I feel like I used to watch him on YouTube, but I haven't seen him pops up on like YouTube in like forever. I don't even know if he still does YouTube. But anyways, he interviewed Homegirl. So go ahead and check out this clip right here.
Like, was it like, did your hand hurt afterwards?
It's kind of bruised.
Let me see.
You see?
Oh, damn, you got a good one on her.
I think so.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but how did it feel on impact though when you got her lip filler?
Well, I don't know. My fist needed to connect to her face, and it did, and that's my job is done.
Okay, and some people were saying, or she came out and said that she fell back or something, that she tripped on somebody. Did she trip on somebody, or what was that about?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see anybody behind her. There was just that guy she was taking a picture with, and then I don't know. I think I walked off whenever she scooted back, so like I didn't pay me.
Okay, and then how do you feel about like because obviously like you blew up like overnight, you see what I'm saying? So like how do you feel like all this attention kind of hit you at once?
It's new. I don't like that. I'm not used to the attention. I'm a very private person, so.
Oh, okay. But are we gonna like is there any other influencer on your hit list, or that was just like a one-time thing?
No.
That was a one-time thing?
I saw the opportunity. I took it. Why not?
There, y'all saw right there. She said she felt the need to clock her, which, damn, I'm telling you, she's getting her flowers right now on TikTok. If y'all are not on TikTok, she is literally being like popped up. They're putting pictures of the reason why I accidentally even called her Yolanda earlier, which, by the way, I feel like I've called her Yolanda quite a bit up on here, because everyone calls Ash Trevino Yolanda on TikTok because she swears that she's Selena, but they're like, homegirl, you look like Yolanda. They put a side-by-side picture of that girl from like right after she was all smiling after clocking her. They put a picture of her next to Ash Trevino, and they were like, Selena came back and got her lick back towards Yolanda. I was like, damn, this shit is blowing up on TikTok, because obviously everyone's like, well, Ash Trevino, like, that's what you get for being a shitty person. I do have one other clip to play, okay? Because y'all know Miss Hypocrite over here, okay? And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about Heffa, okay? Here's my thing about it, okay? Like, yes, I could sit up on here and say, like, yeah, low-key, I do kind of feel bad for Trevino because, look, she is a hot mess, you know, but like, to get, you know, sneaked hit like that, I'm like, damn, especially by, like, a stranger, you know what I mean? If it was by somebody who she was actively talking trash on, like, say, for example, if I don't know if you guys remember that girl, Zara, who her dad had passed away from Trevino's ex, like, the way Trevino talks about her on the internet, if that girl Zara was to like run up on her and clock her, well, I'd be like, damn, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? However, this was obviously just like a stranger to my understanding, as far as I know as of right now. So I feel a little bit bad, but also at the same time too, I kind of get it. You know what I mean? When you're a person like Trevino on the internet, like you're gonna have a shitload of haters. Here's my thing. I could sit here and say that I feel bad, but you know, at the end of the day, y'all know I don't sit up on this internet and act like I'm holier than thou. Y'all, like you guys have heard me say before, no, I'm not like the best angel on the freaking planet. You know what I mean? Like I could be a shady bitch. I could talk a lot of shit. Like I have my flaws and I own them all. You know what I'm saying? I don't get up on the internet like Heffa and act like, oh my gosh, I'm a Christian woman. I'm such a good person. I'm holier than thou. I'm better than. The way Heffa acts up on the internet, I'm just like, oh my God, girl. Well, she obviously saw the clip of Trevino getting clocked, and y'all, I just want to play it for you guys because this is why I stay calling her a hypocrite, because she literally even said before that she did not want to fight Trevino because she's a Christian woman, and then fast forward 1 month, she was saying that she would pay for her flight just so she could fight her, and then now here she is obviously acting all types of happy that Trevino got clocked, and I'm like, wait, weren't you just talking about that you're a Christian woman and you're a good person and you're holier than thou and Jesus Christ this and Jesus Christ that, but then now you're over here laughing at her getting clocked? Like, I don't know very much about, you know, Christianity. I am Catholic, so I don't know too much about Christianity, but I would say that I don't think that that's a very good look of a Christian woman to be laughing at somebody getting clocked in the face at a bar. I don't know. I'm just saying. But hey, at the end of the day, I feel like Heffa is just going to keep on being hypocritical. Check this clip out.
This is pure entertainment. I'm not going to lie, child. Effortlessly. Did you see how effortlessly that was? She said, clean. That was clean. Yo, that was so clean. Yo.
There y'all saw it right there. She was really happy that she got clocked. And look, I get it, okay? I understand why everyone on the internet is literally just cracking up right now because nobody likes Trevino. I get it, okay? However, when you're somebody like Heffa who claims to be such a Christian woman and such a good person and so wholesome and so pure and act like your shit don't stink and act like you are such a, you know, higher up type of person. Like, I low-key almost feel like she has like a superiority complex. You know what I'm saying? If you act like that on the internet and you get up on here like, acting like this, like, girl, I'm sorry, but I feel like your whole Christian, holier than thou card gets thrown out the window because I'm like, girl, why are you over here laughing at her like that? Like, yeah, okay, I get it for everybody else, but here's the thing with Heffa is like, she just stays acting like she is so much better than, and clearly she is just as messy as the rest of us. And that's what I've been saying all along. Like, I'm like, girl, y'all already know how I feel about Heffa, though. I did like her at first. That has went out the window because now every time I see her, I'm like, girl, shut up. You are so annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, I am so sorry. Anyways, y'all, that is it for this video. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.